Hi, my name is Denis. Welcome to Tiny Life Takeover. In this episode, I want to talk to you about something that I did a lot as a kid, but as I became an adult, kind of lost that. Eating at a kitchen table. I think it's super important to go back to those basics, and it's a tiny house, so where are you going to put it? So here we go for the kitchen table. Alright, so for this portion of the project, bought myself some beautiful, very expensive, but beautiful walnut. So a nice hardwood surface that's going to bring some great texture. And that's the beauty about having a small home, is you can put some nice things. So it's not a lot of stuff, but it's high quality, and it adds to just the feel of being into a space that you love, that inspires you, and that you don't want to get away from, I suppose. So we'll see how this goes, but one of the final pieces. Now, as I'm laying these out, the advice I was given is to bring it so that it goes one direction and then it switches direction as you lay the planks down. And what we're going to do is simply glue them together and then bind them so that they're nice and flat. But I basically want two pieces and then I'll hinge them together. I notice it's bowed a lot, so I'm gonna have to put something very heavy on this so that it evens it out. That's process one. Bit of a Frankenstein mess, but I've got clamps going all over the place, some plastic just to make sure the glue doesn't stick to, not too much, but I am definitely gonna have to do some sanding on this. But for now, that's step one done. I'll leave it overnight. You can see now that the two pieces are nice and glued. The next thing is going to be to sand these and also to cut off the extra material on either end, making sure that the table is squared off. Once the two pieces are nice, sanded, squared, the perfect size, we'll add the hinges. Then I'm going to add some oil to this. That's where the magic happens. Now I have to order some dishes. All in good fun. Looking forward to having a real dining room table to have some good meals on. All right, back to it. All right, so it's time to do some sanding. So let's sand both sides on both of these planks, make it nice. It's time to cut this now. We're gonna measure it, and it's hardwood, so we're gonna take our time under the supervision of my dad. Make sure that we do this right, because this is very expensive wood. It's gonna be beautiful. Let's get to it. Well, all right, the table looks great. Now the next part is to put these hinges. These lay flat so that when the two parts fold together, they're going to be nice and flat, obviously. Now, how are we going to edge this in? So what we have set up here is a dado blade that's going to do a, well, 1.25 inch size, which is just the size of this hinge. So here's an example of what that looks like. It's going to be nice and flat and just got the depth just right. Now I gotta be brave and just drill those out. It can only be done once. of truth. Boom. Done. Next step is I'll probably sand it and oil it up. All right, here we go. This is always the best part. I wanted to do this with you guys. Oh, yeah. Look at this. That looks so good. And just like we did with the butcher block, this is coat 1. Let that dry overnight, sand it, apply another coat, and see how I feel about it. What can I say? Well, there it is. My hidden dining room table. And I love it because you can actually push it in. So it makes a nice bar area. A couple of chairs here. And it stores away nicely. You wouldn't even know it's there. So there you have it. We have the kitchen table done and project is put to bed. So now all that's left is to invite some people over, have a nice meal, and try it out. Maybe a games night, we'll see. But that's it from my dad and I. Tiny Life Takeover.
Yes, sir.
What's the next project?
The next project is building a pod.
Building a pod. Is that something that's up and coming? We shall see. Until the next time, everybody, take care of each other, and God bless.